Hi guys, my name is Dan and welcome to the channel. In today's video we are exploring the fascinating world of Le Mans prototype cars that I've seen are getting more and more traction in the sim racing world, especially as the multi-class and endurance races are getting more traction. I've chosen two cars, two sims, and we are going to do like a comparison but also enjoy both cars. One of them is from Automobilista to Daytona prototype Cadillac car. And the other one is the LMP2 Dallara from Iracing, which is currently one of the most popular on that platform. So if you like this content, please share this video, hit a like, leave a comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And now let's not waste any more time, so let's begin. Before we continue, I just want to clarify a few things. It's pretty much the same car. Cadillac DPI was introduced at IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship in 2017. At the same time, in the same year, Dallara P217 was introduced in the FIA World Endurance Championship and European Le Mans Series. Is there a better way to start off than with Cadillac DPI? Sim is Automobilista 2, as you can already notice. So this car's first win was in 2017, 24 hours of Daytona. It was such a dominant car in 2017 and 18, winning both drivers and constructors championships. It got 19 wins in that period with 16 poles. So really super dominant. It had a V8 6.2 with 600 horsepower engine. So really amazing car. I cannot wait to get behind the seat of it and just to tell you how it feels and if it's so good as it was in real life. I've decided to load the race straight away on Daytona, as you can see. So we have DPI or prototype class, GT class, and GT3 or GTD. And this is a second lap. I'm stuck behind those LMP cars, and I just want to show you what an amazing difference in speed and handling this car has compared to other car classes that people today drive mostly. So we can all agree that the GT3 is probably the car class that people drive most often. So being able to compete in these cars is really something different. I mean, it's not F1, so you don't need reactions like a Cobra, but still it's super quick, and you need quick reactions and really have to be super focused. Now I'm just trying to stay behind these cars and see how fast we can catch up to GT3 cars. And we're back. I just had to let the whole lower class cars grid go by, and now we are going to see how much more downforce, speed, and all other weapons this car has. It's so crazy. I'm stuck here. Yeah, on Automobilista is still not so perfect, but I mean, which is, it's a great topic for another video that I will do in future, most definitely. So this is just unfair. The difference in speed. These are GT3 cars. So we've seen some Mercedes cars. Just, it feels like they're standing and you're just coasting away. Some more GT3 cars in front. I mean, this is so much fun, and everybody that drives multi-class races is enjoying it in those prototypes. More and more people do it, so you can really choose if you want to go on the left, on the right, if you're going to overtake right away or not. More often than not, people choose to overtake right away. That's the reason why there are some really bad accidents happening. But from what I can tell you, this car feels really good. My only problem currently without meddling with the setup is I get a lot of oversteer when exiting. So even though my traction control is set up almost to the max, there is a lot of issues when exiting the corner. I have to correct a lot. And I think we've done with GT3s, and now we are going to catch a little bit more faster GTE cars. So much difference in speed. Where do we go? Inside. There is the RSR, mighty RSR. Please don't mind, my driving is not so perfect with this car, but yeah, I was more keen into showing off what a wonderful car this is. But when you drive it, it really feels like you cannot do anything wrong. Braking is there, everything is the way it's supposed to be. Some more GTEs here, you can really outbrake them, and then when it's time to shine under full throttle, there is absolutely no way they can stop you. Especially if you get slipstream, then it's really a huge difference in speed. Unbelievable. And then sometimes you get stuck behind them. Really close there. Another easy pass. Probably the LMPs are just way in front. I had to leave them to be able to just test out the difference for the purposes of this video. So it's really so much fun against your own car class, and then again catching up to slower cars on track. As I've said, handling is really nice. A little bit of a lock. But maybe this oversteer, this odd oversteer that I've felt in every prototype car on Automobilista too. So LMP1 or the P1, which is actually not LMP1, the P1, the P2, P3 and P4, all of these cars have this odd oversteer when accelerating. It doesn't matter how high traction control is, you really need to be very gentle with the throttle. I hope you like this on Daytona. Now we are going to switch to Dallara and see what it's like to drive it on iRacing. And we are back with iRacing with Dallara P217 LMP2 car. So pretty much the same car as Cadillac. The engine is Gibson V8 4.2 liters with also 600 horsepower. But I can tell you so much more about this car, especially when I drive, because I've driven it far more. It's one of the most driven cars on iRacing. It's pretty much in every endurance race, multi-class race. There is also now a special dedicated LMP2 car championship or series, whatever you want to call it. This car is so good to drive. I think when people come over with no experience in prototypes from any GT or GT3 car, they become so amazed, and just the feeling of passing all those lower class cars gives you so much satisfaction. Because if you cannot pass your own car class, there is always a slower car class, and it's really so rewarding. So this car is no different. I'm driving it on Spa because Spa was the first race of this year's calendar, so 2021 FIA World Endurance Championship calendar. 6 hours of driving on this track, so we are just enjoying as this Dallara is cruising down so well-known Spa circuit, and yeah, I cannot wait to show it off behind the seat of this car. Okay, I've started the race on Spa. LMP2s in front, I'm going to follow them. I don't know if they're any good or not, because these are AIs with just random values, so I'm going to try and see if I can race against them. This is like a GTE car on steroids. Everybody who drove GTE cars on iRacing knows what I'm talking about. So the braking, there is no ABS, so you have to really know what you're doing. Oh Jesus, really slow in this corner, because as you've seen, if you press too hard, there is no way of saving it. You're gonna lock the fronts, and then it's pretty much just like on sleds. Unbelievable how you really feel the downforce and how the car sticks to the surface, and then there is just raw power that you get from this engine. This car goes over 300 kilometers per hour, so I don't think there is much more I need to say about that. Okay, just going wide there. Yeah, okay. I mean, you need to know what you're doing when you drive it. It's not like you can just jump in like I did right now and do it, but nevertheless, there is so much adrenaline you get driving these cars, because everything is going on so quick, so fast. Maybe downside to them is that they're very, very fragile, especially on iRacing. Because iRacing has such a well-developed online community and racing system, the car is great. As I've said, there is a dedicated series that you can participate in. Almost every endurance race has these cars. People really love them, and I cannot blame them. It's so intense and really unlike anything else. Oh, here it is, me locking. So this is a really great showcase how difficult it is. It's not that easy. If you miss the brakes, especially braking point, then locking up can really ruin your chances. In the end, I really hope that you had fun watching this video. And to conclude, is there a better way than to let these two beasts go side by side on famous Spa circuit? Until the next time, bye!